Welcome to People's HR. Let us begin the Employee Information Manager product training. During the last session of the training, we discussed about EIM administration. Today, I would like to draw your attention to the operations area of Employee Information Manager, which is the Employee Master. Let's log into the system and click on the Employee Master from the control panel. Click Employee Information page. This is the option that you are going to create a new employee, query an existing employee in detail. Let me explain the search criteria. Employee selection criteria has two options. One is active, another one is inactive. Active and inactive, these are two options you have to search employees. To search active employees, you need to tick on active, and if you need to find inactive employees, tick on inactive. This is for employees who have resigned from the organization. If you want to check all the employees who are active, click on all the employees and click on search option. If you want to narrow down your search, you can click on search by. And there are multiple options. You can select the options and then type the matching word that you wanted to search or matching value and click on search. If you want to have a little more broader criteria based searching option, you can select which level you are going to search. For example, let us say you need to see all the employees particular to a corporate title. You can select the corporate title. System will load all the matching corporate titles. Then select a matching corporate title. From the drop-down list and click on search to fit the search criteria. Since we have not created any employees yet, I will go and create a new employee. To create one, click Add New Employee. Add New Employee option will load employee information screen where you could see the list of fields which are more self-explanatory. I will fill the fields, and then the first field that you can fill is the employee number. You can have two options. One is generate the employee number sequentially by the system, or you can enter the employee number of each employee. Let me enter the employee number. First employee. Click the tick sign here where it will validate the employee number already exists or not. If the employee number is available, which could be used, the system will give you a message. Click OK. Select the title or the salutation. Type the name. And if the maiden name is available, you can type the maiden name as well. Type the initials. Names denoted by initials. and then full name will be automatically configured by the system. It will pick the full name and the surname, but this is an editable field. If there are other names, you could key in that as well. Under the personal details, you should enter the NRIC number. It is basically the identification number. Then the NRIC issue date. Date of birth. Place of birth. Select the gender. Select the nationality from the drop-down menu. Select the religion. And click Save. Click on the Job tab. You can enter the job information. You can select the grade. You can select the corporate title. And the position. And also the cost center that the position or the corporate title belongs to. Specify the date of join to the group. If this is a group organization, you can specify or you could leave it blank, but date join is a mandatory information. All the other fields are optional, much more self-explanatory. Click on the job status. Click on the job status. You can select the employee type from the drop-down. If it is contract, you have to specify the start date and the end date. Select the employee category. Select the employee group. And most importantly, you need to specify the options whether HR active, payroll active, whom will be considered to the payroll, or time and attendance active, whom will be considered for time and attendance calculation. If you have a separate barcode number, which is used to identify employee ID card, you can enter here. If you have a separate payroll number, you can enter that as well. Let's press save. Let's move on to the workstation area. Select the company. Select the department. Then the sub-department. Press save. Let's move on to the contact information. You can specify staff numbers, contact details here. By clicking the passport information, you can specify the staff members' passport details and visa information and specify an expiry date of each. And similarly, clicking by bank information, you can specify multiple bank for individual employees. You can give the bank name, the branch name, account number, and the account type with the start date and the end date of the account type and the country. Next is the attachment tab. By clicking on the attachment tab, you can attach by browsing and give a name for the attachment as well. Visible to defines whom it will give an access to. Select what kind of attachment it is, document date, and also the submit date. Add to grid and press save. And by clicking on the other tab, you can see all user defined fields we created. If you want to create a new, clicking on Other tab, you can see all user-defined fields we created. After creating fields, click on Edit. And give values relating to the field created. If the operations you did in creating a new employee, you will receive a message stating that you have successfully created the employee. Press OK. This is how you create a new employee. If you want to edit existing information of an employee, you go and press Edit. You can edit any field you want and finally save it. If the save is successful, you will get the same message again.